Jake Paul beat Nick Diaz in a boxing match, as he should have. The Diaz brothers are one of the more annoying brands in sports entertainment. Both of them together have had one big win in MMA, right? And that's Nate Diaz beating Connor. And we sit here and we praise this motherfucker
I
for
don't praise
getting
it.
his ass whooped. This is not like track and field. You don't get a point for coming in second.
It's crazy, man. They're getting crazy with it.
What kind of fucking concoction is that?
That's MMA and box and basketball
MMA and boxing?
and boxing and basketball. Yeah.
Got it. No, it
Speaking of
makes
boxing,
sense.
though,
Speaking of boxing, your boy.
your boy.
That's not my boy, bro.
Yeah,
we
bro.
already established
You
this in the
side with
other
the white guys.
We already established this in the other episode.
You side with the white guys.
Any white guy is your boy.
So what happened with your boy?
Your boy
What happened?
beat Nick Diaz in a boxing match.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you know what? Glad I have this platform. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about this.
Okay.
But not about the fight. Jake Paul, he did his thing. He whooped Nate Diaz's ass, as he should have.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not beat up a short bus driver?
Nate Diaz is the Diaz brothers. They are one of the more annoying brands in sports entertainment now.
It sounded like he always has a cigarette in his mouth.
It sounds like this man both of them together have had one big win in MMA, right? And that's Nate Diaz beating Connor when Connor had to go up for the first time fighting Nate Diaz. He lost. And yeah, he beat Connor.
Haymakers.
That's great. That's cool. That's awesome.
Sloppy haymakers.
No. He put him to sleep. That's cool. Whatever. Like, he won. That is the only fight that man actually, big fight I'm talking about, that he actually won. And we sit here and we praise this motherfucker
I mean, I
for
don't praise
getting
it.
his ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's what he gets praised for.
By
And
Jake
I don't
Paul.
understand it. I really don't. Like, every fight that he does something cool where he smacks somebody or he puts his hands up after he's gotten his ass whooped for 4 rounds, he loses.
Yeah.
What is? Oh, he's a warrior. He's a warrior that loses all the wars that he's in. So we sit here and we praise these dudes for not taking no shit, when in all actuality, they're getting their ass whooped every time they have a major fight. And I wasn't surprised that Jake Paul whooped his ass. This Nate Diaz, truthfully, is just not that great of a fighter.
And he parties too much.
Maybe he parties too
Not
much.
structured.
Maybe he smokes too much. I don't know what
It's
it
just
is.
not structured.
But I
not
just
a structured
know
person.
I just know one thing. I just know that
Yeah.
when it's time to fight, when it's a big fight, when it's money time, that man is usually going to get his ass whooped. And yeah, maybe he loses on points, but it's never a close win. It's always, oh yeah, you got your ass whooped and you just stuck around. You didn't
Right.
get knocked out. Bra fucking vo. This is not like track and field. You don't get a point for coming in second, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't. And I just don't get the hype. And I mean, good. I'm glad he got a payday. It's probably the biggest payday of his career. And that's awesome. And I hope he goes back, like Conor McGregor says, and keeps feeding the hungry children and all that stuff. That's really cool. And him throwing water bottles and doing his little scowl is kind of cool too. And his little,
For the longest time, I thought he was the dude from Goonies. The big sloth guy.
Dude, I don't understand shit he says. And so it's one of the more annoying things. It's not like,
hey man,
it's not like he's actually like interesting in an interview where I can
you don't
see,
even
like,
know what you're talking about.
I could see, like, no, I could see if it was Connor. Like, Connor
Right,
now is not a
right.
great fighter, but Connor's still interesting in press conferences.
Nah, that guy does a
whenever-
lot of coke.
You think he does a lot of
I think
coke?
he's on a lot of drugs.
Even still,
I think he's on mad drugs,
he's
allegedly.
entertaining.
Allegedly, he's on mad
I
drugs.
could see that, but he's
Yeah, but no,
entertaining on mad
entertaining,
drugs.
yes, but I think he should get more into like the acting field than staying in the fighting field.
I think he should go the WWE route, if I'll be honest with you.
WWE?
I think so.
You think so?
I think he would be good in WWE.
Man.
I mean, I think he's a little bit too big for it now.
Right.
So,
Well, I don't think he's ever been big.
what do you mean? No, no, no. I'm not talking about like big as
Oh, I
like
know. I'm just saying I don't think he's ever been very tall.
you're funny as hell. No, I don't think that. I mean, like, I think
How
he's
tall
too
is he?
big of
Like
a
4'9"?
5'7". I think he's like a too big of a celebrity to go to WWE now.
Really, really. I think you get to a point in your lifetime where it's like if you don't make a porn, then you haven't made it.